is not the right. I did not click properly. Okay. Oh, my greatest learning this year is blank. Toastmaster Patricia, my greatest learning this year is blank. Everyone, let's all welcome Toastmaster Patricia.
My greatest learning this year is that I don't have to get all the things I want in life, all those grandiose dreams and goals, having a house, having a car, fulfilling a wonderful career. All I really need to live a happy and peaceful life is to have the simplest but most wonderful things in life, such as a loving family, supportive friends, and a work that supports my growth, whether it's personal or related to my career. At the middle of this year, I was actually being challenged and I was struggling because I had so many plans that I put in place at the start of 2020. However, when COVID happened, all of these plans, especially travel goals for this year, were put on hold. And for someone who really loves traveling, I'll just like to share that I have this what I call Project 81 PH. So I planned on traveling the entire Philippines for 5 years, and hope, hopefully I was to be finished 70% this year. However, due to COVID, all my travel plans are on hold and I was devastated. However, that was also the point when I started to realize that I don't have to travel all the time to be happy. And I started to to acknowledge that the presence of my family is all I need, my friends and my stable job. All these things are the only thing I need to have for me to be happy and to at least survive the year. Back to you, table topics master.
And now we are done with the table topics. Let me just share the other uh, topics that we have. Number three is the my wish for the coming year is blank. Number four is the song I want to sing or listen to this Christmas is blank. And number six is the people I wish to receive more blessings this Christmas are blank. And I to answer that for me, I wish everyone, especially our fellow Toastmasters, to receive more blessings and share more blessings to those who are in need. Thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Bea.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster VJ. I love the topics that you came up with. They're very appropriate to the theme and the feelings of everyone in the room. I really felt that. Thank you so much, Toastmaster VJ. Let's give him a warm round of applause. Yes, so that was a fun and insightful table topics portion. Thank you once again, Toastmaster VJ. I see that everyone is filled with mirth in the different video cameras. Thank you so much. Okay, and now let us proceed to our prepared speeches this evening. This evening, we have with us a Toastmaster who is currently working on level 5 of strategic relationships. He's working on the second project of the path, Reflect on Your Path. The objective for this project is for the speaker to reflect on his growth during the completion of the entire path. It's very impressive. The time given for the speech is 10 to 12 minutes. And his evaluator, Toastmaster Ramses. So, without further ado, the title of his speech is The Path to a Relationship Strategically. the path to a relationship strategically, Toastmaster Ramses Dungog.
Okay, yes. So you can hear me, right? You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, loud
Yeah,
and clear.
you can see me. Hopefully, my connections will not be disconnected later on, just like my relationship. So let's see.
May hugot.
So I have to look at for the timer. Okay, the timer. So I flirt, I fall in love, and I get hurt for an X of times. And I call them my exes, definitely. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I would like to ask you one very great question. Where do broken hearts go? I guess you can say Baguio, right? Maybe that's why I'm here right now. That's the clue. But that's two Borgis, as what they said. Or you can go to Sagada, or you can go to Bantayan here in Cebu for Kamsawi, or others go to Puerto Galera. But that's too costly and too expensive. At least if we have Toastmaster Path with the lots of money, we can do that one. Or others will end up in video K bars. But for me, I know I will get drunk. Fellow Toastmaster, I guess for me, where do broken hearts go is very simple. At 10 Toastmaster Club meeting. Like for today, you're able to know that Toastmaster Bea has a book about broken hearts, right? So meaning the perfect place where do broken hearts go is the Toastmasters meeting. But what I love about Toastmasters meeting is they have the called love experts and they call them evaluators. So it's very perfect if you're broken heart, always attend Toastmasters and volunteer during a table topic session. So after more sessions with Toastmaster, I finally reinstated my membership last 2019 for one good reason. I was really brokenhearted. And I want to listen all the advices of their lab experts, they called evaluators. But before I go through that, I need to log in and choose a path. I was confused and hopeless. So I decided to go on to the assessment. I think everybody go for assessment before you go to the path, right? So I answered all the assessments to have my path based on my goals. Then voila, strategically it was strategic relationship. My goodness, of all the path, it was been recommended strategic relationship. Maybe because I'm brokenhearted, plus I need a PR moves, a perfect relationship moves. So I started my level one. I guess level one talks about your icebreaker. And the perfect know about yourself is to go from the very start, your first broken heart. So my icebreaker brings me back to when I was 25. Yes, my fellow Toastmaster, I'm a late bloomer in love. I think they said 25 it's too old to fall in love, right? But unfortunately, I'm a late bloomer. Then the good thing, I have a younger partner. So that's a good thing. When you're older, you will get a younger partner. So like most young love, we always have our kiss and makeup, we have our fights, and eventually we parted ways. So my love expert said to me, well, Toastmasters Ramses, you're romantic. But we challenge you to use the power of pause. Because in a relationship, pause is very important. Do not rush things when you make decision, when you fall in love. Always use the power of pause. Yes, I did the power of pause. I even do a research on how to mend a broken heart. And it leads me to my level two on my strategic planning. It brings me back to my another XXXXX. It reminded me of my summer love affair. It was the summer of 2002. when a good friend of mine was invited me to a local play of Shakespeare. They called it Midsummer Night Affair. If I'm not mistaken, that's the code. Midsummer Night Dream, by the way. Now, I'm not a play person, so I was sleeping the whole time during the play, but my attention was caught by one character. And that character becomes my mentor in my love affair. And being submissive, definitely, I'm a perfect mentee, right? It was a mentor mentee relationship during that time. And this time, my partner is way older than me because I need someone to guide me in my love affair. But but according to Barbara Streisand, some good things never last. And according to another song, that character becomes someone that I used to know. But the good thing, we are still good friends. So in this way, my love experts tells me, I guess Toastmaster Ram says this time you have to identify, you have to discover, and most especially, you have to understand your relationship style and strategy. In this way, you can go forward on your relationship. That's why when I go to my level 3, it boils me down to my relationship again. It reminded me again to one rainy night when two strangers exchanged glances. And this time, I understand the power of effective body language. It's very important when two strangers meet each other, right? And don't forget to add on some vocal varieties and descriptive languages. And that one night lasted for 14 years. I thought it was forever, but last year, 2019, I was forgotten. That's why I'm here in Toastmasters right now. So there are no forever, by the way. Okay, I'm so bitter. So I need to read the book of Bea. Bea, you have to give me the link for that. Now, it boils me down to level 4. In level 4, I need to focus more now on my PR moves. I call them perfect relation moves. In every places, even if you are in Toastmasters or real life, PR is very important, especially in our relationship. And if you are into a lots of broken hearts, you learn to do what are the perfect PR moves. Now, what I advises to my club also very good advice to my relationship. I told my clubs that in every Toastmasters, you have to treat your guest as a VIP. Same in relationship. When you meet someone, when you date someone, treat them like a VIP. VIP stands for you have to be visible. You have to encourage volunteerism because when you have dates and nobody talks, what will end up? It's just a hi hello. So it's very important, even in just 1 to 2 minutes, you have to start the conversation, just like in Toastmasters, right? And I stands for involvement. Because if you're not going to involve in your relationship, just like you thought 14 years is already enough, I thought everything was cool, I was not involved in every decision making, I was forgotten. So this time, I'll make sure in my next relationship, I should be involved and interactive. Same in our clubs. We have to be involved or interactive, or else we will be ghosted by our members and we have to look for another one, right? And the very important thing in every PR moves is you should have a personality. Because I guess in every relationship, everyone will see, do we have sparks? Do we are connected with each other? And it boils down to our personality. That's why I go to Toastmasters. You'll never know. Somebody already watching right now and will take a chance on me, and that's a good PR moves, right? So that leads me to my level 5 in my strategic relationship. I immediately accepted the role. a leadership role as a Division I PR manager so that I will be exposed to teams and people. You'll never know your chances. You'll never know every day you could find the perfect relationship you have. And they said Toastmaster is a perfect venue to find one. We'll never know. We'll never know. So that's why I accepted the Division I as PR. I'll go from one club to another. I club hop from one club to another as well. Right now, it leads me to Baguio. Yesterday, it leads my life to Finland. So I'll taking my chances right now. You'll never know. I'm doing my PR moves. So everything that you have to do is to make your own roles and do a PR move. Maybe you can do my style as a VIP, always be visible, interactive, and don't forget the personality. That is the most important one. So here I am now talking in front of you, taking my chances. Maybe out there, someone is listening and take a chance on me. So back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Bea. Don't forget the book, by the way.
Wow. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ramses. Wow, what an energetic and beautiful speech. Amazing, amazing, amazing job. I will
Great
definitely
job.
not forget the book. I'll be placing it in the chat box later on. I was very much enthralled by your mirthful energy. You definitely brought a lot in your 10-minute speech. Wow. We will hear more from your evaluator later. I also took notes at the start of the speech, so I'll be sharing that also with our evaluator later. Thank you so much. Let's all give Toastmaster Ramses a warm round of applause.
The and the prepared speech tonight. And without further ado, I will now call on the table topics evaluator. We have Toastmaster Queenie. Let's all hear a warm round of applause.
Good evening. Thank you so much to TM Bea for giving me this opportunity to evaluate. So I was wishing that this portion will be not exceeding after 8 p.m. because I have to go. Anyway, for I'll be evaluating first TM Bea. So TM Bea, I really like your introduction because you did not use the question given by or the phrase given by TMVJ. So I think it was a very good introduction. And then you have a very mirthful voice. Also, um, I think it's very witty that you were able to market your book within your table topics. Yeah, speech is very, very brilliant, I think. And a lot of people became interested of the book because of your what you have said about it. It's very brilliant that you're able to relate it in that topic. So I really commend you for that. Only recommendation is to continue speaking because I think you really have this gift of speaking. So congratulations, TM Bea. Now we go to TM Ina. So TM Ina is a very courageous newbie in Toastmaster. She readily volunteer to speak or for the table topic. So I think that's one I comment about her. She's very courageous. I love her message as well, the virtual love, and her mirthful energy. I like it so much. I suggest for TM Ina to not end the table topic speech with "that's all," but probably with a wrap up with the main idea that she has, or say good evening. But I also suggest that she continue speaking so that she can develop her speaking skills. So congratulations, TM Ina. And also for TM Patricia, for TM Patricia, I believe that I commend her for being sincere and very personal with her message during the table topics. I find her also spontaneous as she was able to relate the phrase given by the table topics master, TMVJ, to her Project 81. I also find her disposition very mirthful, so I really commend you for that, TM Patricia. My comment. recommendation for you is just like the Mbeya. I believe that you have this gift of speaking, so you continue on speaking. And probably for your next project, I would suggest some voice variety so that you can keep the audience more engaged. So, but at the end, it's a very good table topics presentation. Thank you for that, TM Patricia. And the last but not the least, I think I'm so fast in evaluating because I'm so conscious of the time. So because I have a meeting at 8 p.m. So, but not last but not the least, we have for TMVJ. Congratulations, Table Topics Master, TMVJ. I was so amazed by your graphics. I found your graphics very mirthful, very amusing. And I also think that the table topics are also very timely because it's Christmas season. So you were able to give some phrases that a lot would be able to relate during the season. It's very connected with our theme for tonight. And at the start, you were able to explain the mechanics well. And I find it very useful or very generous of you to be able to re-explain the mechanics for TM Ina who was just disconnected. So congratulations for that. I think I would not be able to recommend anything to you because I find the table topics table topics portion very mirthful and very amusing. Thank you so much for that, TMVJ. Back to you, TMVJ.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Queenie. Did I just miss? Did you provide an evaluation for Toastmaster Patricia?
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
did.
Okay. Maybe I wasn't listening. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Queenie.
It was fast.
Yeah.
Probably it was fast. That's why we weren't able to listen.
Yes. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Queenie. That was a wonderful evaluation, and you were on point to all your evaluations, especially to each of them. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Queenie. Let's all give her a warm round of applause. And now we proceed to the evaluator of the prepared speech tonight. Let us all welcome Toastmaster Ramses's evaluator, who is a who is, by the way, Toastmaster. Huh? Who is the prepared speech evaluator, by the way?
It's Toastmaster Jennifer. Can we
Oh,
confirm if she's ready?
oh yes, yes,
Jennifer,
Toastmaster.
Jennifer is here.
Okay. I also have read the intermission, but it's 5 minutes, 5 seconds.
Okay, may we
Would
have
you like
the
for us to
intermission?
play? Okay, yes, sure.
Mm.
Wait, hold on. Let me just set it up. I am going to be taking off my hat. No, I'm not. But my figurative hat. I'm going to be playing one of the videos that we made. Um, just don't tell my workmates, okay? So, wait, share my screen. Optimize it for video sharing. Can you see my screen? Can you see myself in the screen? Yes? Can I get a yes? You hear? Hello?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Alright. You can hear the sound.
No. Oh yeah, yeah, I can hear now.
My holiday nights are taken up by holiday maintenance activities. But I close my eyes, I'm somewhere else, just like magic. All right.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rabea. And now, Toastmaster Jennifer, are you ready? Okay. May we all welcome Toastmaster Ramses evaluator, Toastmaster Jennifer.
Toastmaster Ramsey, everyone, good day. First of all, you did give a great speech. So, Toastmaster Ramsey, I would like to evaluate you with the words that you used. In a relationship, you must treat the person you are in a relationship with as a VIP, also known as very important person. So I will evaluate you with these three letters: VIP. V for very impressive. You said treat each person in a relationship importantly. And that is something I, for one, will always remember. The things that you were really good at is your volume and your confidence. Toastmaster Bea also noticed the following: you were very good in your comedy, relatable stories, mirthful energy, lots of laughs from the audience, witty uses of the English language, perfect relationship moves, first broken heart icebreaker, power of pause, structure, and gestures. I have also noted many other things that were good about your speech, but I will just be sending them to you on the paper that I wrote, because we do not have that much time. You may also want to work on your pausing and the flow of your speech. Toastmaster Bea also noticed I, as in improvement, try to deliver the speech standing and to dress up. To challenge yourself, Toastmaster Ramsey, I suggest you could read The Quick Brown Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog with the proper pausing. I suggest you read the Desiderata also with proper posing. And since there's time, I will continue on the other good parts of your speech. Clarity. Spoken language was clear and understood. You also had good vocabulary, audience awareness, and audience interest. Truly, your topic is close to people's hearts. Toastmaster Ramsey, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and friends, good day.
Virtual podium as your language evaluator. So, as your language evaluator, I believe that we used our English language beautifully tonight. We did not bludgeon or dirty the English language. So I want to commend everyone for that. I was not actually able to take note of any misuses of the English language. So congratulations. I think a while ago, Toastmaster Sharina corrected herself. So I really love that attitude that we have here in Toastmasters, that we go into meetings and we come here with a mind full of readiness to learn, and we even have the energy to correct ourselves. So that's really beautiful, and that's an energy that we want to surround ourselves with. So congratulations everyone for being here. I want to tell you the things that I took note of, that I found are really honoring the English language. So I love the mention of the Aguinaldo Mass by Toastmaster Queenie. I also mentioned the Noche Buena. I just love food so much. And I think Noche Buena is such a delicious way to say dinner. And Toastmaster Ramses said, say no to diet. I love that. Say no to diet. And Toastmaster Sharina, giving and receiving gifts. I love how there's the two-way giving and receiving gifts. And from a soon-to-be Toastmaster Grace, I love the Christmas carols and how you described the violins and the voice blending. I thought that was really beautiful also. And to Toastmaster Jesse, you said gathering with families until you can't breathe. I was gathering with families and you eat until you can't breathe. I thought that was funny, but it's so true. And for Toastmaster Elaine, you mentioned decorating with your families. I also love that. For Toastmaster Patricia, we look forward to opening gifts. I love that. Toastmaster VJ, the family reunions. And I love the how Toastmaster Sharina described virtual love. I thought that was a very witty way to describe love nowadays because most of our interactions really are virtual. And we have the pandemic broke us apart. I thought that was very dramatic. And to Toastmaster Queenie describing Toastmaster Sharina's speech, she was a courageous newbie. I thought that was a beautifully paired up set of words. And to Toastmaster Patricia, I don't need to fulfill my grandiose dreams. That was also very dramatic and epic the way that you said it. It's beautiful. I love it. And I don't have to travel all the time to be happy and survive the year. I thought that was also so beautiful. I love how you highlighted in your speech the that all you need is your loving family, supportive friends, and your work. So congratulations to everyone. What else do we have here? Toastmaster Ramses also mentioned a lot of them. Um, so I love how you quoted some songs like Barbara Streisand's "Some Good Things Never Last" and the song "Somebody That I Used to Know." And I also love how you played with the words, like you put "broken heart" together with "icebreaker." So I thought that was very clever. And you also put in the context the usual projects that we have in Toastmasters, like the power of pause, the body language, and you put it in the context of relationships. I thought that was very witty. So I also love your VIP, the um, visible volunteerism, involvement and interaction, and the personality that leads to sparks and connection. So I love that. So and also to Toastmaster Jennifer, I also love how you mirrored the VIP and you noted very impressive volume, confidence, and then the I was for the improvement, and for the P I was not able to take note of that. But
3 points of improvement.
oh, there we go, points for improvement. I thought that's very clever. Also, how you paired that together and reflected it to the speaker. And lastly, who takes the crown for the use of the word of the evening? Mirthful. I was only able to take note of two, uh, Toastmaster Jennifer and Toastmaster VJ. I'm not sure if I missed someone else. So I think our accounter can back me up on that. Please, accounter, let us know later who takes the crown for the word of the evening. Thank you so much for using the English language the best way that we possibly can. Let us continue speaking it and learning it so that we can be effective communicators and speakers. Back to you, General Evaluator.
For the speaker of the evening, we only have one speaker tonight, so he gets the default Toastmaster Ramses. As congratulations, you're the speaker of the you received the speaker of the evening award for tonight's meeting. For the evaluator of the evening, we have at 75% total votes, we have Toastmaster Jennifer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But for the table topic speaker tonight, we have a tie. Congratulations to Toastmaster Patricia for getting 50% of the votes, and to the other one who got the other 50%, congratulations Toastmaster Bea. These certificates will be posted in our club website's recognition corner sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much. Now we can proceed to the next functionary, which is the the one who was taking note of the uhs and ums, Toastmaster Mercy, our counter of the evening. To the next functionary, the one who was taking note of the time and always reminds us that time is important. Let's all welcome our timer, Toastmaster Jesse.
Thank you so much to our general evaluator, Toastmaster VJ. And as your timer for the night, I will be telling or reporting on how we use our time. In Toastmasters, we are not only trained to deliver our messages on point, but also on time. So as much as possible, we avoid to be on time, over time, or under time. And congratulations because no one tonight committed under time or overtime. So let's all give ourselves a big round of applause. Great timing, everyone. And here's how we did for. Okay, let's go back to the table topic speakers for Toastmaster Bea, Toastmaster Sharini, and Toastmaster Patricia. All of them are allotted 1 to 2 minutes to deliver their impromptu speaking speeches, and they are all on time. So allotment is 1 to 2 minutes, and when the color turns red, you have 30 minutes to wrap it up. So Toastmaster Bea, 2 minutes and 11
O yan,
seconds.
magkain ka na.
Toastmaster
Kakain na tayo.
Sharina,
Malapit na
one
matapos.
minute and 45 seconds. And for Toastmaster Patricia, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Congratulations. For our lone speaker for the night, Toastmaster Ramses, who is given 10 to 12 minutes to deliver the speech, is also on time. Time is 11 minutes and 4 seconds. Congratulations. Moving on to our evaluation portion for Toastmaster Queenie. During the table topics evaluation, she was able to deliver it within the timing. Time allotment is 3 to 5 minutes. She was able to give it in 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Congratulations. For our prepared speech evaluator, Toastmaster Jennifer, 2 to 3 minutes to deliver it. She was able to deliver it within time, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. For Toastmaster Bea, 3 minutes and 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes for the language evaluation. She was able to deliver it 4 minutes and 58 seconds. And for the counter, Toastmaster Mercy, 2 to 3 minutes to deliver the message. She was able to deliver it 2 minutes and 23 seconds. As the timer, I'm immune, but I won't abuse my power. So I'll be ending this soon. We started on time, 6:30 p.m., although I'm late, but I believe you started on time and we will be ending the meeting on time. As a reminder for all of us, time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can keep it, but you can spend it once you've lost it. You can never get it back. So again, let's just use our time wisely every time, also, especially in Toastmasters. Back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster VJ.